Do you want to think and speak in English without translation, the way you speak your mother tongue? Then this is the channel that you must watch, because C for English is the first channel across the world that teaches all the contents of spoken English in its 20 video lessons and 10 booklets. Our course contains all the lessons of grammar and 3000 keywords with their uses, collocation and pronunciation, which are used in our day-to-day conversation. In this 16th video lesson, I will make you practice all the 21 tenses and 16 modal verbs in details. So do subscribe to our channel and keep watching. Hello friends, I'm your language teacher Rajesh from C. In this video, I'll make you practice all the 21 tenses and 16 modal verbs in details. But first, I want to tell you about the 3 most important topics of spoken English in brief, which you must know. Then only you will be able to think and speak this language like a native speaker. First, I'm going to tell you about all the 8 important lessons of grammar. 01 is 9 parts of speech. First one is 21 tenses. Second one is 16 modal verbs. Third one is 5 kinds of sentences with question tags. Fourth one is passive voice. Fifth one is causative verbs. Sixth one is non-finite verbs. Seventh one is narration. And eighth one is figures of speech. And you can watch all these video lessons from our playlist. You can make all kinds of sentences by just learning these 8 lessons of grammar. And you can watch all these videos in sequence from our playlist. Second one is pronunciation. You can pronounce any word correctly in British and American accent if you learn these 3 lessons from our playlist. First one is pronunciation skills with phonetics and phonology. Second one is how to consult monolingual dictionary. And third one is British and American accent. And these 3 lessons are also available in our channel by the name of 9th, 10th and 11th video. These 3 lessons make you an independent learner. Suppose you are reading a book or a newspaper and suddenly you get stuck on a word and you are not able to pronounce that word, nor you are able to understand its uses and collocation. Then by just consulting these 2 dictionaries, you can pronounce that word in a British and American accent, as well as you can understand the uses and collocation also. So that will help you a lot. That will make you a very good and intelligent learner of English. And third one is vocabulary. You can express your all thoughts, ideas and feeling if you only know the 3000 keywords with the help of their uses and collocation. In Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary by A.S. Hornby, there are some words with key symbols. That is called keywords, because these words are used in our day-to-day conversation, and these 3000 words cover 98% spoken English. So we must know these 3000 keywords with their uses and collocation. Now I am going to tell you the international way of teaching second language that is used to teaching English to all those learners whose English is not their first language. On bilingualism, we find a 3-fold distinction with regard to proficiency in second language. And these are, first one is subordinate bilingual. And this is also called grammar translation method. We also start teaching students with this method, and our first to 15th video fall in this category. In this category, we teach a student first grammar, then sentence, then we translate them and we make them understand the meaning. So this is called grammar translation method. Second one is coordinate bilingual, and it is also called no translation method. Here, because if you keep translating, you'll never be able to think and speak this language fluently. So in second category, our 16th to 20th video fall in this category, where we only tell you to think in English with the help of grammar and speak this language. And in this way, you are able to express your lot of thought and ideas confidently without having any problem. And third one is compound bilingual and complete control, and it comes with regular practice. You can better understand this with the quote of Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee said, "I fear not the one who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the one who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." So keep practicing and be the master of English. Now I'm going to tell you how to use these grammar lessons in making sentences. First, we will make sentences from 21 tenses. Like I have already taught you 21 tenses. If you don't know, then watch our video on 21 tenses. In P1, suppose I'm using all these tenses. First, P1, I think in English. PT1, I thought in English. F1, I will think in English. And you can make a lot of sentences, what you do, what you did, and what you will do in future. Suppose you can write your daily routine, like I wake up at 5 a.m. and freshen up. Then you can change it into past tense, just change the form. I woke up at 5 a.m. yesterday and freshened up. For tomorrow, I will wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow and freshen up. I brush my teeth and go for a walk. In past, I brushed my teeth and went for a walk. In future, I will go for a walk. I will brush my teeth and go for a walk. In this way, you can practice these lessons, P1, PT1, F1 at home. And now I'm going to cite examples from P2. I have positive attitude. PT2, I had positive attitude. F2, I will have positive attitude. Now P3, I'm honest. PT3, I was honest. F3, I will be honest. P4, now I'm going to cite examples of P4. There is goat. PT4, there was goat. F4, there will be goat. I'm using P1, P2, P3, that at least you will remember that these are grammar lessons. Then only you'll be able to make sentences. But one thing, you have to be very careful. You will not translate in your native language. Like you will not translate these words in Hindi. Just understand in English with the help of grammar. Now P5, you are listening to me. PT5, you are listening to me. F5, you will be listening to me. Now P6, present perfect continuous. I have been teaching you for a few minutes. PT6, I had been teaching you for a few minutes. I just changed have into had. And F6, I will have been teaching you for a few minutes. Now P7, I have taught you all the grammar lessons. PT7, I had taught you all the grammar lessons before teaching this lesson. F7, I will have taught you all the contents of spoken English by the end of March. Now I am going to make you practice 16 modal verbs. First one is can. You can think and speak in English if you practice these lessons regularly. In past, you could think and speak in English if you learned these lessons earlier. So we have seen can is used in present tense, could is used in past tense. Like I can tell you, I could tell you is past. Next is shall. I shall make you practice all the models in this lesson. You should listen carefully is present tense. In past, you should have listened carefully. We must be very grateful to God, and in past, we must have been very grateful to God. You may practice if you wish. I hope you may have understood this lesson. I might get your feedback today. You might have watched my all videos in sequence. I need teach better English, and in past I need have taught better English. I dare not face the camera confidently. I have to complete this topic in 2 videos. My student has to consult monolingual dictionary to understand British and American pronunciation. I had to face camera to teach you on YouTube. I used to read a lot of comics when I was in school. You would be a very good English speaker today if you joined our regular classes, or you would have been a very good English speaker today if you had joined our classes. I will make you practice all kinds of questions and answers in my next video. Now I hope that you will stop translating and you will start thinking in English and speaking in English with the help of grammar the way I taught you. And thank you very much for watching this video, and wish you a very happy and prosperous new year.